So in this video, we've got Sasnovich against Wang. This is another second round match in the French Open. So this is a really short trade. To be honest with you, for some reason I just wasn't really into this trade. But as you can see on the screen, I've laid it at 1.12 at the end of the first set for £12 liability. And it's literally, I think the thinking behind this match was, for some reason, I can't remember exactly, but there was something that was giving me an indicator to suggest that this could be at least Wang challenging, or at least a third set. That's why I've gone into it. But like I said, I was not really, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So I was trying to exit out without cashing out. So I'll let it play. Very, very short trade, but this was my third trade of the challenge. Be sure to click the link above to part 1 of the challenge if you're new. And yeah, so again, just as you can see, I've gone in at back odds of 1.14, a little bit higher than where the odds are at the moment, just trying to get that little bit more. Actually, this is now trade 4 of the challenge coming up. So we've got Daniel and Barrère. Again, my pre-match research told me that this was going to be a very interesting match. Essentially, Taro Daniel, I've been sort of observing him on the tour, the ATP tour, for the last sort of year. And I know that he's got, for those of you who know Taro Daniel as well, please do just hit the like button if you know who he is. But he's really plucky. He's really, really plucky. Barrère I've not heard of before. I can't remember what his ranking was. I really should have gotten the ranking details. I think going forward, guys, I'm going to try and give you the ranking details. I'm going to try and give you a little bit more of a background as to the players, because to be honest, I am one of those traders who, you know, I've grown up with tennis, so I like to watch it as well as trade it, so I do take an interest into who the players are. But some of you don't look at that, you just base it purely on the odds, and to be honest with you, there are times where I do exactly the same as well. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying, I could just see from my research and just, you know, how everything felt from my knowledge of Daniel, that this was going to be an interesting match. So I've gone in with the strategy, laying at the end of the first set, and I've gone in with £100 at odds of 1.12. So you can see here, Barrère is not considered to win this match really. His odds are quite high and he is serving, but he does have no, there you go guys, don't forget to hit the like button. He does have game point, and so when he wins this game, assuming he does, his odds will start to drop and Daniel's will start to rise. So immediately, as you can see on the screen, we're at a point of you know, equal profit. Well, no profit, but I could cash out and not have lost anything effectively. But from here on in, if Barrère holds his serve, the back odds on Daniel will continue to rise, and it's pretty evident. So yeah, that's literally what I've done here. We'll see how it plays out and what happens next. So here you can see I've forwarded it on a bit, and Barrere did go on to take the second set. And so what I'm basically doing is I've just put in another little chunk of my overall stake at 625, and I've managed to get that in at odds of 155. And as you can see, that's taken out all of my liability and given me 19 pence profit. I could walk away with £23 roughly, but as you can see, I haven't chosen to do that as yet. Now, the interesting thing, as I'm sure a lot of you will know, at the end of the set, the odds seem, or the beginning of the next set, shall we say, the odds, I suppose it's to do with the person who's serving, but the odds tend to sort of start to come down. That's, I suppose, why the strategy is to cash out at the end of the set. So essentially, I didn't do that, as you can see. I laugh because, you know, let me know in the comments below if you sometimes struggle to stick to your own strategy. Like, you know, I do it all the time. But anyways, as you can see, I've stayed in. Barrere's gone. A break up. Yeah, I think that's one break. And the odds have risen even well, yeah, they're still around 1.4, so that would suggest that they didn't get any higher than 1.5. So as I was just saying a moment ago, the odds are starting to come down somewhat, you know, I wouldn't say drastically, but they are starting to come down. So I'm basically trying to hedge out a little bit more, trying to secure in some of that profit, because Barrere is looking really strong to sort of see out this set. And as you can see, he's gone 5-3 up. So this is where, you know, once you've taken your liability out, you can kind of manage the position, if you will. If ever you feel, I would suggest, and I'm sometimes guilty of not doing this, I'm sometimes guilty of over trading. But if ever you feel that your cash out amount is of an acceptable value, or it has met your ratio that you're trying to go for, just hit the cash out button. I couldn't tell you, as you can see on the screen there, that's what I've done. I couldn't tell you the amounts of times that I haven't. Anyway. Next time, on the next video, do I make it to the end of day 1 without losing a trade? Click the next video to find out. Alright guys, see you on the next one. Bye for now.